Fast, smooth. What do these words mean? It sounds simple, doesn't it? Well, it's not. Fast and smooth is our promise to you that every Oneplus phone delivers a supercharged, fast and fluid experience no matter the price point. It means constantly reinventing how we do things, like adding better cameras, faster speeds, and more incredible features, and optimizing every single part of your Oneplus experience. We do this for you, because fast and smooth is for everyone. A faster, smoother Oneplus Nord for everyone is coming soon.
What did you expect? No, really. What did you expect? Around no one else but me. Unknown turtleneck and a pair of glasses.
Maybe they just want a normal keynote.
Wrong. I don't think anybody wants that. You see, people, we're in keynotes, they are amateurs. Entertainment, sensory overload, a flavor of chaos. Now that's fun. All right.
Fast, smooth. What do these words mean? It sounds simple, doesn't it? Well, it's not. Fast and smooth is our promise to you that every Oneplus phone delivers a supercharged, fast and fluid experience no matter the price point. It means constantly reinventing how we do things, like adding better cameras, faster speeds, and more incredible features, and optimizing every single part of your Oneplus experience. We do this for you, because fast and smooth is for everyone. A faster, smoother Oneplus Nord for everyone is coming soon.
What did you expect? No, really. What did you expect? Around no one else but me. Unknown turtleneck and a pair of glasses.
Maybe they just want a normal keynote.
Wrong. I don't think anybody wants that. You see, people, we're in keynotes, they are amateurs. Entertainment, sensory overload, a flavor of chaos. Now that's fun. All right. Lights, please. Thank you. All right.
The story of Oneplus Nord 2 5G starts underground, deep underground, where it's dark and cold. Yeah, mostly just those things. A few brave souls ventured down there long ago. They hammered and chiseled and clawed until they finally found it. A shiny, glowing thing that looked really expensive. That expensive-looking shiny thing was immediately melted down and molded by a team of hardened blacksmiths. The kind that have been doing it for a long time and have no regard for personal protective equipment. Next stop was the warp facility. The whole place hummed with electricity. There, a mad scientist and her team equipped it with a monstrous 4,500 milliamp hour battery. Gave it the only charger worthy of such a beast. A Warp Charge 65. The devices were then transported to a state-of-the-art lab and bestowed with a 90 Hz fluid AMOLED display. A baby-faced team of scientists carefully dropped in the high-powered cameras, lots of storage, and a MediaTek Dimensity 1200 AI chipset. Everyone agreed the 50-megapixel Sony IMX766 triple camera with OIS was really impressive. But more impressive was the armed militia speeding toward them.
You have to take the footage right now and just go! Just run!
Scientists tried desperately to hide from their captors and begged them to understand that they had no idea what they were doing.
You don't know what you're doing.
But the bad guys hated science.
Sure I do.
Which is too bad, because it's a very exciting field. Then, things got a little weird. One of the soldiers tried to peddle the goods to a mysterious cult known for its devotion to Golabi, the god of 5G. They really rolled out the welcome mat and made him an offer he couldn't refuse. Nord 2 or his life. Together, they chanted and cried out to Golobula. But with adaptive noise cancellation on her OnePlus Buds Pro, she didn't have to listen to that. Golobula answered and said unto them, Nord 2 shall have 5G, and then blinded everyone permanently. That was the funny thing with Golobula. You never knew what you were going to get. Years later, the cult's artifacts, including Nord 2, wound up in the private collection of an eccentric billionaire. But then, and you probably didn't see this coming, more bad guys showed up. These guys were pros and had suits. There was Chen, the tech guy. Jean-Paul, the muscle. Adam, the sexy one. And Phil, the other guy. They walked smooth. They hacked smooth. Everything was going according to plan. Until 50,000 volts said it wasn't.
Just had one question.
No one really died.
Have you lost your fucking mind?
It's our lunch film. People gotta get entertained. Pete gets it.
There's a guy getting shot in the face.
But it's all there. The word chart 65, the battery, the 50 megapixel camera with OIS. It's pretty much everything you could ask for.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us again in the OnePlus Nord universe. We've taken the liberty of relegating our theatrics to our accompanying cinematic launch masterpiece, Lord of the Rings. Now, it's all about the details. So for the next 4 to 6 hours, we're gonna drown you in product information until you're speaking in binary by the end of this presentation. Just kidding. Sort of. 011 001 00111 0111 011. Okay, I'm really kidding. Last year, we reaffirmed the OnePlus mission of sharing the best technology with the world by taking our never settle approach to new price points. We wanted to break from the status quo and create something simple. A great everyday smartphone with all the essentials and enough next level features to let you do nearly everything you want at an affordable price. Our task wasn't easy, but after spending thousands of hours conceiving new ways to upgrade the modern smartphone experience, we came up with pretty much everything you could ask for in a phone. OnePlus Nord. Nord delivered a fast and smooth experience, powerful cameras, and a solid lineup of high-quality features at a pretty great price. We knew we'd stumbled upon a winning idea when it started setting records like achieving the best first day of sales in OnePlus Europe and becoming the best-selling smartphone on Amazon Prime Day in India. But achieving record-setting sales wasn't the goal. The goal was and is to share great technology with the world. And that's why we launched even more affordable devices like the Nord N10 and N100. These two devices were wildly successful additions to our portfolio in North America and Europe. And if you're wondering how the new Nord CE and N200 5G are doing, that'll have to wait. It's a big change from how we used to do things, with a focus only on flagship phones. That's because technology has changed. Now, it's possible to offer a great experience at more prices, and who doesn't love having choices? But let's talk about the real hero of today, the OnePlus Nord 2 5G. It packs a smarter camera system, AI-powered performance, and a competitive lineup of crucial smartphone features that make it nearly indistinguishable from a flagship phone. Saying this phone is pretty much everything you could ask for doesn't quite do it justice. It's everything you could ask for, and a whole lot more.
It's time.
Give me the warp.
We wanted OnePlus Nord 2 to be the absolute unicorn of affordable smartphones. It's beautiful on the outside as it is on the inside. So we gave you 3 new colorways, so you have more choices for how your device looks and feels in your hand. Number 1, we've got Gray Sierra. Its gray matte finish kind of mirrors the shiny metallic frame of a luxury sports car. But fair warning, we are not responsible if looking at this colorway causes you to have an early midlife crisis. But that extra shininess doesn't come at the cost of this matte finish's texture. It's got a smooth, slightly grainy in-hand feel that's both fingerprint and smudge resistant. Number 2, we've got Blue Haze. Remember Nord 1's Blue Marble? Blue Haze is like Blue Marble's cousin, except a slightly cooler, slightly sexier, and slightly more porcelain-like cousin. If you rotate this colorway under the light, you notice that it bends and reflects a dazzling spectrum of both blues and whites. Truly magnificent, isn't it? Finally, we've got our India-exclusive Green Woods. At first, we thought we should wrap this colorway in flannel to match its rugged exterior, but we decided you might like the smooth, natural, and semi-grainy feel of the green PU leather a whole lot more. What a beauty. And now that we've seen these 3 colorways mix seamlessly with the smooth contour and rounded edges of OnePlus Nord 2's frame, we can safely say that after 40,000 years of evolution, we have finally tapped the vastness of human potential. We also know that beautiful phones don't mean much if the design doesn't meet your needs. So we've added a slight curve to the dual-layer 3D AG glass on the back of Gray Sierra and Blue Haze, and that makes the phone feel thinner, smoother, and more ergonomic in your hand. Altogether, the design updates to OnePlus Nord 2 show our team's continued commitment to maintaining OnePlus's philosophy of giving you the best quality visual and industrial design possible. which is a very official way of saying that our phones look really, really, really good.
We think our new phone looks fabulous, and we've complemented the OnePlus Nord 2's great looks with a complete wardrobe of powerful hardware and features that give flagship phones a run for their money. First up is the 50 megapixel AI triple camera with optical image stabilization. The sensor? A Sony IMX766, which you may remember from our flagship OnePlus 9 series. It's capable of shooting video at up to 4K 30 frames per second. Frankly, calling it a sensor isn't very accurate. It's more like a vacuum or a black hole because it absorbs 56% more light for capturing images with unparalleled levels of clarity, color, and dynamic range, no matter what time of day. And for all you vampires out there shooting in the dark, we've upgraded Nightscape mode to Nightscape Ultra on the Nord 2. This version combines an AI algorithm and the IMX766 sensor for even better results in dark and low light conditions. Just how dark? As dark as 1 lux, which is the equivalent to a single candle's light. You'll also like night portraits, which adjusts blur, in-scene lighting, and uneven skin tones to deliver clearer nighttime portrait shots with scary amounts of color. Finally, OnePlus Nord 2's OIS gives your footage a high level of stability and smoothness in every shooting scenario, whether you're filming your 15 cats frolicking or live streaming a dance video for TikTok. And in case you thought we were done raving about camera stuff, there's more. We've also added a tag team of AI-optimized photo and video features. There's AI video enhancement, which adjusts the color, contrast, and brightness of your videos as you're shooting. There's also AI photo enhancement, which is capable of recognizing up to 22 different photography scenarios and optimizes your subject's color, contrast, and definition for roses that are redder, skies that are bluer, people that are peopler, and you get the idea. And for any budding influencers out there, we've added dual view video. Like its name suggests, it allows you to film using the front and rear cameras simultaneously. Just think, now you can film yourself skateboarding and that lamppost you're about to crash into at the same time. Finally, I gotta tell you about the OnePlus Nord 2's front-facing camera. It's got a Sony IMX615 sensor with 32 megapixels. Like the first Nord, that's the highest megapixel count out of any OnePlus front camera. It allows you and up to 4 friends to capture yourself from all the best angles. Phew, that was a mouthful about the camera setup. We hope you're hanging in there because we're about to hit you with a couple more big-time flagship-level features. We're sorry, but no matter how many times we tried, we couldn't figure out how to capture lightning. That's why we gave the OnePlus Nord 2 a whopping 4,500 milliamp-hour dual-cell battery. Why dual-cell? You guessed it. OnePlus Nord 2 comes with Warp Charge 65, which is twice as fast as the Warp Charge 30T on the original Nord. How fast is that? Well, you can get up to a full day's power in just 15 minutes. This improved charging and battery combo gives you a shocking amount of power at your disposal and ensures the OnePlus Nord 2 keeps up with you all day long. So, does a phone with a 50 megapixel AI triple camera with OIS, a Sony IMX766 sensor, Warp Charge 65, and a 4,500 milliamp hour dual cell battery sound like a flagship? Because it should. We gave OnePlus Nord 2 flagship level features at an affordable price to give you the high-end, exceptional phone experience that you deserve.
Still experiencing symptoms of flagship envy after all that talk about cameras, batteries, and fast charging? Don't worry, your OnePlus Nord 2 comes equipped with a strong dose of OnePlus fast and smooth experience that cures everything from sticker shock to fanboyism. We made delivering a fast and smooth experience the main focus for all new additions to Nord 2, starting with the MediaTek Dimensity 1200 AI flagship processor. Of course, you may be familiar with MediaTek 1200 chipset, but the Dimensity 1200 AI is a unique chipset developed through a partnership between MediaTek and Oneplus to give the Nord 2 improved AI software performance. The AI part helps with all the basic everyday tasks you do with your phone. Want your YouTube videos to dance with color? AI Color Boost function does it for you. Want crisper, cleaner, and more colorful photo and video recordings? Don't worry. Let AI photo and video enhancement features give you a hand. It makes using your OnePlus Nord 2 feels like a fancy flagship device that does all the work so you don't have to. The MediaTek Dimensity 1200 AI also comes with an ultra-fast GPU supported by up to 12 GB of RAM and up to 256 GB of UFS 3.1 storage for ultra-fast speeds and smoothness. This architecture provides real processing power and fast speeds, whether you're shooting photos or streaming viral videos on your way to work. The chipset also works in tandem with Nord 2's 90Hz Fluid AMOLED display to provide a fast, high refresh rate gaming experience. We've even created a special and optimized high refresh gaming mode for the popular multiplayer shooter Brawl Stars. And we're planning to add even more games in future updates. Oh, and if you didn't believe when we said this CPU was an overachiever, take a look at that. Now, that's true power. But a top-notch processor doesn't help if the operating system it runs on is slower than a herd of turtles stampeding through peanut butter. That's why OnePlus Nord 2 comes with OxygenOS 11.3, our refreshed and refined version of our famous OxygenOS. It's a fast, smooth, and easy-to-use platform that's full of great features like dark mode and the new OnePlus Games app for loading, managing, and optimizing settings for your favorite games. OnePlus Games comes with a lot of extra goodies for gamers, like game filters, which turns your in-game screen into a cool heads-up display, straight out of a sci-fi movie. Or, if you like a bit of salty banter, we added support for Discord. Now you can send live messages to your opponents to keep the atmosphere competitive with some fresh smack talk. We also need to give a shout-out to OnePlus Nord 2's 6.43-inch Fluid AMOLED display. In an era where expensive flagship phones still have puny 60Hz OLED screens, OnePlus Nord 2's 90Hz refresh rate and full
Phone is more than just great hardware and features. It's gotta be dependable too. Like every OnePlus device, the Nord 2 delivers our signature quality right down to the details. We all know mobile is everything, and that's why we gave you the fastest options when it comes to network connectivity. The OnePlus Nord 2 has dual 5G SIM card slots, so you can chat, game, stream your favorite content at 5G speeds wherever you go. And whether you're at home or at your favorite cafe, Instagramming your skinny mocha frappuccino oat milk triple shot latte, we've added Wi-Fi 6 technology, which supports download speeds up to 1.2 gigabits per second to protect you from the evil duo of slow networks and dropped connections. And to add a bit more buzz to OnePlus Nord 2, we've upgraded our haptics to haptics 2.0 for a smoother, more sensitive, and tactile experience, whether you're typing or playing your favorite mobile game. So, if that all sounds too good to be true, we've done the right thing. We built Nord 2 to be a dependable smartphone companion that helps you connect, share, and create in the best way possible. Now, we hope you're super excited to get your hands on a OnePlus Nord 2 5G. But our mission to bring the best technology to the world doesn't just stop with fast, smooth, and affordable phones. We've got something special for all the music lovers and audiophiles in the OnePlus family to help you hear your world better than ever.
Great. See you soon. mode Air. I sensed you were coming. And you're interrupting my Zen mode Air session where I listen to white noise sounds with my OnePlus Buds Pro while adaptive noise cancellation shields me from everything around me so I can stay focused and prepare for the show. Since you're here, I guess you already watched our product video and you want to know more about OnePlus Buds Pro. Okay, but we need a transition for that. Cue the music. Camera zoom out. Dramatic color. And whip pan. Hey, let me tell you how this all ends. With a proposal, like a real, down on your knee kind of a proposal. You're confused? Because you've got to hear it to believe it. But first, let's talk about 5 key features of OnePlus Buds Pro. After all, they are our very first professional wireless earbuds with adaptive noise cancellation. In your face, regular non-adaptive noise cancellation. Noise cancellation. Here, but not here. Maybe in Aruba, Jamaica? I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. You see where this is going. To adaptive noise cancellation with OnePlus Buds Pro. It is intelligent, clever, and it will increase the comfort of earbuds in your ears compared to other earphones when ANC is turned on. The comfort thing? If you didn't know about it, Google it. Now, imagine you're in a noisy environment, like a shouting match. Noise is 80 decibels. It is not nice to listen to that. Just put your OnePlus Buds Pro on, turn on adaptive noise cancellation, and noise will drop for 40 decibels. Snap! You're in a quiet library while they are still shouting. As for the calls, I'm sorry. If you get OnePlus Buds Pro, your days of using wind noise and other sounds around you pretending not to hear someone excuses are over. Gone are those days. Because there are 3 microphones paired with an advanced algorithm that will pick up unwanted frequencies and isolate your voice with ambient noise, so your voice will always be crystal clear during calls. And you still remember that guy? No, not that guy. The other guy. He put those OnePlus Buds Pro in his ears, turned on adaptive noise cancellation, and started playing white noise sounds from his list so he can stay focused with Zen mode Air on. So tell me, can your earphones do that? Have a Zen mode with 5 different white noise selections where you can Zen out and Zen in? The answer is no, they cannot do that. Now, if you want to have OnePlus Buds Pro, you have to handle it like a pro. What I mean by that is there is a test you do with the buds, after which they will know you like no one has known you before. No, it's not invasive. No, you don't have to study for it. And no, it's not that kind of a test. It is a simple hearing test before the first time you use OnePlus Buds Pro, where buds will determine whether you prefer punchier bass, higher or lower mids and highs. After that, you will have what we call an audio ID, or oral profile if you want to be medical about it. And with it, you will be unique and the buds will adjust to your listening experience. Speaking of money, what about that bass, huh? Because it's richer and punchier than ever before. Of course it is. That is thanks to our large dynamic drivers. Since we're still on the topic of blowing your minds away, let me tell you about our charging. You get 7 hours of playtime for the earbuds and 31 hours of extra playtime in the case when ANC is turned off. But why wouldn't you want to use ANC? So if you turn ANC on, you will still get 5 hours of playtime for the earbuds and extra 23 hours of playtime in the case. But beware, that much binge listening can lead to addiction. It all starts with the sentence, "I know when to stop." And before you know it, you will be recovering audiophile. I'm fine. When OnePlus Buds Pro run out of juice, you have two options. Warp charge them for 10 minutes and they will be yours for 10 hours, or charge them wirelessly on the back of your OnePlus 9 Pro. What will it be? 10 minutes, you say? Wrong answer. Correct answer is depends. Whether or not you have a cable with you. If you don't have a cable to charge them for 10 minutes for 10 hours, you can only charge them wirelessly on the back of your OnePlus 9 Pro. And if you don't have a 9 Pro, which is beyond me, you can always take a wireless bite out of an apple. You did not hear me say that. Speaking of everything being in sync, I'm latency intolerant. I mean, numbers don't really matter here, except when the latency is between 150 and 200 milliseconds. Then you totally notice it. Those are the numbers of our competitors. But get this, latency of 94 milliseconds with OnePlus Buds Pro. What that does to you? Oh, I don't know. Maybe you win because now the sound has no latency. I'm not even going to start talking about movies and other content. We could be here for a while. You will also have stable connection enabled by Bluetooth 5.2. And of course, we do have fast pairing where you open the box and the pop-up window appears on your OnePlus phone to pair the Buds Pro. That's it. I'm all out of jokes for this one. Every superhero needs a sidekick. For Batman, that's Robin. For Deadpool, that's Dopinder. For Buds Pro, that's Hey Melody app. It's a very badass sidekick name. In Hey Melody app, you will find all the tools at your disposal to see how your hero is doing and what it needs, from battery life to firmware updates to setting up audio settings and button control. You can customize your OnePlus Buds Pro to fight the biggest villain of all times, the silence. OnePlus Buds Pro come in matte black. Not everything matte black, but we still call them matte black. The earbud part is coated in matte black cover as it is more suiting for your skin and it is more sweat and dirt resistant. Plus it looks fresh. The stem part of the earbuds is glossy, so you can easily distinguish which part is for controls. Matte in the ear, glossy for controls. Easy. Making them is damn hard. We also have white Buds Pro in glossy white. OnePlus Buds Pro are IP55 certified, meaning they are sweat and dust resistant. So you can go jogging and do all the normal, non-adventurous stuff. But our testers have gone crazy and tried to do the washing machine test. Meaning our tester put the Buds Pro in his jeans and threw them into the washing machine before anyone could stop him. And they worked absolutely fine after washing, rinsing, drying, and repeating. And no, we did not ask the tester to get into the washing machine as well. He was pantsless though, until the washing cycle ended. Do not try this at home. And the box. Curved edges, slender design, light. Wait, it reminds me of something. A jewelry box. I mean, just look how it opens and closes and opens again. I mean, one could be forgiven for thinking about proposing with this box. Box with OnePlus Buds Pro in it. And I guess if one would propose, it would go something like, will you let me listen to you? Because I will listen to you for all eternity. In good connection and bad. I will listen to you when you adjust your active noise cancellation for me. Because you know me, you have my oral profile, my audio ID. No one has that except you. You are special, and I am unique. And so is your smart adaptive noise cancellation mode. Calls we make together will be the best conversations we will ever have. Sometimes they will last a minute, sometimes hours, but they will always be crystal clear. I will go from Deadpool to Dirty Dancing faster than you can say Ryan Reynolds is the best thing that happened to the aviation gen since OnePlus happened to the high refresh rate. As you can see, I am unpredictable. I hope you can keep up. I will put you on and know you will stay firmly in place even when I go to the gym or just running, mostly from the law. Never from the law. But sometimes it won't be all rainbows and roses. I'm known to go from Bon Jovi to Cardi B faster than you can say walk. Sorry, warp charge. I will charge you wired and wirelessly as often as you need. You won't need it that often, every 5 hours or so before you need to go back in the case. And when I do forget to charge you and you run out of juice, I will put you in your case, gently, plug the wire, and you will be mine for 10 hours after 10 minutes. Oh, how long those 10 minutes will be. If you will let me, I will listen to you for all eternity, for as long as I live, or at least for as long as OnePlus Buds Pro 2 don't come out. Oh, don't be jealous. So will you please let me listen to you? Is that a yes? That's a yes. That's a yes.
So how does that sound? 2 new products that give you more of the dependable OnePlus experience that you love. And don't worry, we're not just going to hand you a great phone and earbuds without ensuring that they're backed up by comprehensive quality and service guarantees. We started by putting OnePlus Nord 2 and Buds Pro through vigorous testing to make sure they stood up against the elements and all the bumps, scratches, wear, and tear that inevitably result from having an active daily life. We dropped them, froze them, fried them, coated them in dirt, dust, liquids, and rode their batteries through more cycles than the Tour de France. And after all that exercise, we sweetened the deal by putting together great service packages to help you handle any random issues that come up in the life of a smartphone and earbuds. We're supporting every OnePlus Nord 2 with 2 major Android updates and 3 years of security updates from the date of open sales to keep your Nord going for years to come. And every pair of OnePlus Buds Pro comes with a full warranty, including replacement service. For more details and warranty info on both products, make sure to check on the OnePlus website. And there you have it. A new OnePlus Nord phone that is everything you could ask for, and a pair of earbuds that are so good, you gotta hear it to believe it. We hope you enjoyed meeting OnePlus Nord 2 5G and OnePlus Buds Pro. Thank you again for joining us and celebrating the latest additions to the fast and smooth OnePlus universe. And stay tuned for pricing, availability, and open sales information.